Hey, it's Michael here, and my vacuum cleaner took a deep dive the other day, so I ordered the Shark Navigator Liftaway DLX. Here it is. I'm going to unbox it real quickly for you and just show you everything that you get. Here's the owner's guide. This is the floor nozzle. And we got a nice piece of cardboard. This is the wand. There's your wand. More cardboard. They don't give you too many accessories with this, but this is the upholstery brush right here. And then this is what they affectionately call the pod. There's that. Looks like they have a very nice long cord with this, so I'm happy to see that. And what else we have in here? This is the hose assembly. And then finally, there's a crevice tool. So putting everything together is quite simple on this. You get your pod, that's the first thing you want to put on, and you just slide it over and give it a good firm push. And then you hear that click, and this is the button that you would push to take it off. So that's how easy that is. You just have to give it that firm little push the first time to make sure it locks on. So next we're going to put the wand on. The wand has a groove on the inside of the bottom, and what we're going to do is we're going to slide that groove right over this, and that just also clicks into place. You also have to make sure there's a slot on the back. These tabs here have to go in these slots over here. So that is pretty straightforward. Next we're going to put the accessory holder on. It's got a groove here, and that's going to go right over that. And the hose is the last thing we have to put on. Here's the round thing that goes in that round thing. I'm using scientific terms here, so I hope I'm not talking over your head. And then to release the hose, you would just push the tabs, and this will pull out like this. So again, listen for the click, and just ensure that both sides are clicked into place. And then finally, this is your handle, and this is, you can either plug an accessory right into the handle like that, or you can put it right onto the wand here. And I'm going to remove this and assemble this. And then we can put our accessory right on that. So I just want to say the cord length on this is 24 feet, which is simply awesome. I don't think I've ever had a vacuum that had a cord length that long, so I really appreciate that. I can probably do my whole main living room down here just without having to move the cord. So the cord wrap, you just flip this down, you can get the entire cord off very quickly. And I'm going to plug it in right now, and let's start doing some vacuuming. As far as maneuverability, it's pretty easy. It's not that heavy. I mean, it's got a little bit of heft to it, but certainly I would not consider this extremely heavy in any way whatsoever. The switch to turn it on and off is right down here. It would be more convenient if it were on the handle, but it isn't. It's down here. Position 1 is for bare floors, and that means the brush is not rotating. And then position 2 is the brush is rolling. So that's what you want to use on your carpets most of the time. And of course, the bare floor, you don't usually want the brush to go. So here's the sound. That's bare floors. And that's with the brush. Now this vacuum has an amazing amount of suction, and therefore it is not the best choice for smaller area rugs. And honestly, I'm a little concerned whether it's going to be able to do an easy job of vacuuming this larger. It's an 8x10 rug that we have here. You can reduce the vacuuming suction by rotating the circular ring at the top. This is just letting more air in, so it'll reduce the amount of suction. So I'm going to put it to the least amount of suction and just see how it's going to do on this rug. You can see how it's kind of sucking the rug up. Not really fantastic for me. So another sort of disadvantage is you can't really get down low. Like I cannot get underneath my sofa. And let me show you the suction power on a concrete floor. And as far as emptying the collection bin, that's pretty easy. You just undo these two clips at the bottom. This lifts right off, and just come over to your garbage and push the button. Everything will just fall right out. Then here are where the filters are located. There's two filters here, a pre-filter and then a secondary filter. Both of these can be rinsed out under water and then let to dry before you reinsert them. And then the HEPA filter is right down here, and you just push this up and lift it out for the cover, and then the filter comes out like this. And this can also be washed, dried, and then put back in. And then this just goes back on. Make sure you clip it back. And then as far as cleaning the brush, on this particular model, the brush does not come out, but you can just use scissors if you have hairs wrapped around this. Pretty easy just to snip them and then pull them out manually. To remove the wand, push the button and lift this out. And then this whole unit will detach as well. Push the button on the side. And now you have a portable pod that you can use to clean stairs, baseboards, reach up to do high areas. And then when you're done, you can just put it all back together again. So here's the problem with the suction being so strong. Yeah, it's lifting the carpet right off the floor. And as far as the small one, forget it. Literally impossible to vacuum a small rug like this. And I have the suction reduced. So the pros for this is it has a pretty large dust collection container. It has very strong suction. I've even reduced the suction as much as I can using the ring up here. With full suction, I mean, it's just too strong. Now, that almost sounds like a ridiculous complaint, but when you're dealing with area rugs that are lightweight, it actually is too powerful for vacuuming these rugs. I'm not real fond of the cord being down at the bottom here because I find myself having to hold the cord in my other hand. Otherwise, it's just in the way all the time. I don't like the fact that the on-off switch is down here. I'd rather it be up here on the handle, which would make a heck of a lot more sense. And then also, I don't like the fact that I can't get underneath furniture because this is so tall. So there's definitely some situations where this would not be the best choice of vacuum for you. But as far as bang for your buck, it does have great suction. So for large areas of rug that is basically nailed down, your fully carpeted rooms, this would be probably much better in that situation. So that's it. That's my review of the Shark Liftaway Deluxe. I hope you found this helpful, and thanks a lot for watching. We'll catch you the next time. Take care.